Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys some cool tricks about the Android devices. So this means like any Android device, so like Samsung phone, Samsung devices, and I believe the LGs as well, and the other Android devices. So I'll be showing you guys how to like fix lagging problems, glitching problems, how to run diagnostic test on your phone to make sure everything's up to date and working, and then I'll also be showing you guys some other tricks about Android devices. So let's get to it. So I'm gonna show you this on my hand because the screen recording isn't working because you do have to turn off the phone for this. So right now we're on the home screen, and if I wanted to turn on you hold my phone for a second, and then I look away to look at someone, and then the phone turns off on me, but it's still in motion, right? So as long as you keep your phone in motion and you turn it on, you have this bubble here. You see this? This bubble here, and if I swipe up, it unlocks my phone without doing the passcode. But if it's not in motion, I set it down and I turn it off, the passcode will go back on. So I'm going to show you guys how to do it without it. So now, to do that, you need to go into settings, and I'll be showing that in a second. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to do that now. So if I go onto the home page and I click on settings, it'll give me all these options what I can go on to. I'm first going to be going on lock and security. That is underneath personal. So if I click on lock security, it gives me these options. The next thing I'm going to be doing, so because that refers to the locking of the phone, I'm going to go to secure and lock settings. So now I have three options. It's a smart lock because you're unlocking your phone, I don't know, some smart thing. So if I click here, I have to do my password. After I have completed my password, it gives you these options. On body detection, so that's the bubble thing. Trusted places, add a location where the device should be unlocked. And then trusted devices, add a device to keep this one unlocked when it's nearby, like another phone. And then voice match. So this is almost like the iPhone X, where it shows you the face, but in this one, whenever I want to unlock my phone, I don't have to do a passcode, but I just got to say something to the phone, which is always good. Trusted device, that's for unlocking it for another device. So if I have a watch, it'll unlock with it, like the new watches. Trusted place, so if I add a place where it just stays on, unlock the entire time, I can do that. And then the on body detection, it is on now for me. That is to keep your device on as long as it's in motion or with you. Now I'll show you guys another thing. This one I find actually pretty cool. It is how to check all your diagnostics, to check that they're all running. So if your phone has any glitches or any lines like mine does, but I can't currently show it because it's just won't show up, you can go onto your home. This one may sound a bit weird, but you have to go into the phone. So now I'm on my keypad. So you would have to go into your keypad and type some numbers for this one. It's a bit weird. So you do star, hashtag, 0, star, hashtag. Brings you to this device. So if you can just play them around. So like red, or you double click on the button and you go to green, double click, go to blue, double click, you can go to receiver, which is a loud noise, vibration, which checks your vibration, dimming, you can just swipe down and it dims it, mega cam. So basically what all these are is just checking that all of them are working. This other one I like, it's called subs key. So you do that one, click all your buttons, click the off button, side button, another side button, and that's that, and you double click. So these are all different ones. Speaker, sub key, touch is nice, you have to click all of them to go back onto the home page. It's just basically just making sure that all the tests are running properly, and that's what you can do to just make sure. The next thing I'm going to be showing you guys something is really helpful for if you have a lot of games or apps on your phone and you wanted to, and your phone's not running smoothly. Okay, so if your phone is glitching or it's lagging, this step will help you right there. So you go into settings. Each Android device is different, but it's all similar and all have the same steps, but they may look different. So you're going to want to go into storage. To storage, it tells me how much I have available, and then my SD card, how much I have available. And if I want to take my SD card, I can unmount it if I want to. So here it says cache data. So that's cache data is data you don't need. A lot of people don't go here because they don't think about that they would have to go to here and clear their data, or they just may not know this. So cache data is just unwanted data. It's like if you're eating a cheese and you have a wrapper with it, the wrapper goes in the garbage. There's nothing to do about it. It's like keeping that wrapper with you all the time. So it's data you do not need. So you can basically just go and delete it, and as you see in a second, it'll give me back my space. And you can keep on clicking at it until it completely goes away. And that's not always the problem. If cache data does delete everything, you can do one app one by one, or you can just do that where it deletes it all. Another way to do it is to go into apps, and you can have this on your page, your app page, or you can just keep it down here. Go to Smart Manager. Smart Manager, you have three things. You have your battery, your storage, your RAM, and your device security. Device security just checks if you've been hacked or something. Battery just cleans it so it's always fresh. And then this is the same storage thing, but it's a different. So unnecessary data is also like cache data, but it's a different. So if you want to just delete it, it'll just clean it up, and now it's cleaned up for kilobytes. Another data you can also delete is RAM, which is basically stands for like wasted data that you don't need. You can just do end to all. This will not end your apps, it'll just clean them all, giving you space. And it gave me 381 megabytes. So that has cleaned all the lagging problems. It's all good. I'm going to be showing you guys how to check to make sure if your phone has been updated or not. The first thing you're going to want to do to check if your phone is updated is to go in settings and then go all the way to the bottom, or maybe in a different place for other Android users. You want to go into about device. If you cannot find any of these things, you can just go into the search bar at the top. So about device, you have all the legal stuff, Knox version, security, all about that, about your phone, the build. You want to go into software update. It says last checked was January 1st, which was about 3 days ago, and it's all up to date. So another thing I'll be showing you guys is Google Assistant, which I find very helpful. It's basically like Siri, but it's different. So when you have Google Assistant, there's two ways of going onto it. There's the first way, which is clicking the app which says Google Assistant. I have right up over here. I'll circle it for you guys. And then the second way is to hold down the home button. See, now it has given me the Google thing. I can just swipe up for the full Google experience, and if I click here, it'll just talk to me. Well, it says it can't be reached just because I don't have the Wi-Fi, but if you click that and if you program it, you can either type or talk into it. Another thing I'm going to be showing you guys is accessibility. If you want, it's almost like Apple, this is what I call. So I believe the iPhone 6 or 5 does have a circle on the left or right side of its screen, which is basically a home button. So what this is the same thing, but it's more than just a home button. So if you go into settings, you can either search up accessibility, or you can click it under personal as well, has a hand on it, dexterity and interaction. And now you have the accessive menu, tap and hold, and interaction control. You want to go to assistant menu. You can either turn it on or off, so I'll turn it on to show you guys. See, you can have this thing, you can put it anywhere you want. You put it at the top, guys. So if I click on this, it gives me options. So like recent apps I've used, it'll give me like the history. If I want to go on the home screen as well, you can click that instead of the home. To go back is also the arrow on the phone. To open notifications, cursor, all these things, volume, screenshot, all these is nice to use, but I don't really want it now. Everybody always wonders on a Samsung or Android device if you can screen mirror, because they want to screen mirror on their TV or another computer. You can do that on all Android devices, I believe. So I'll be showing you guys how. So if you swipe down, you have all these things up above. If you click edit, that brings you some more. You can add or replace more of them, but down here we have sign-in, NFC, screen mirroring, and hotspot. So you don't have to go to the settings for this, you can just do screen mirroring from here, and that's how you're able to screen mirror to another device or TV. Now I'll tell you guys, so this will be the last two things, is how to add wingettes. If no one knows what wingettes are, don't worry, I'll tell you. So this calendar here is a winget. The top of the clock, I'll click it. That's a winget. And this Google bar is also a winget. So if you wanted more of these or less, so I'm gonna create a, if I click that, oh, there, created a page. So now I've created this page here. I can do whatever I want with it. So to add wingettes, I may have just gave a hint out of how to add it, but I'll be showing it now. So if you press and hold on the screen, it gives you the page that you're just on. You can swipe to another one, and then it says wallpapers and wingettes. So if you click on wingettes, you have multiple ones. So these are just singles, and then if you click one like Google Play and the arrow, it gives you multiple. Another thing I'm going to be showing you guys is wallpapers. Wallpaper, if you click also the same ways to do winget, and then you can click any default wallpaper. As you can see, if I click this one or this one, all these nice wallpapers, and then you set as wallpaper, and there you go, you got this nice beautiful wallpaper. It's how to stop an auto update. So if your phone updates apps all the time, that's maybe the cause of your storage disappearing by itself. I'll show you guys. So if you go into Google Play in the Play Store, you click the account you want to go on, you go on settings, go on notifications. Now it's telling you updates. So notify me when there's an automatic update. I left that on. Updates, notify me when there's updates that are available. I left it on. So if you click onto auto update, so your phone may be on over any networks or over Wi-Fi, which means that it's going to update when it's on Wi-Fi or any networks. So it's going to auto update either way. I put mine on off. So if my apps need to be updated, it will not update. Thank you guys for watching. Always remember to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. This week's contest is going to be guess my favorite. Nope, scratch that. It'll be my favorite chocolate brand first, and then flavor. The prizes will either be some Viva